Hello, Dragon Ball fans, and welcome to a very special fantasy fight. Here in Season 3, we have been doing the Ultimate Tenkaichi Budokai in Sparking Zero, where every fighter on the roster is going head-to-head to determine who is the strongest. But we just recently got a brand new addition to the roster, Shallot. Shallot is the main protagonist of Dragon Ball Legends. He's an ancient Saiyan from the planet Sadala brought to the present timeline due to a disruption in space-time. And paired with a little bit of amnesia, he runs through the events of Dragon Ball, trying to discover who he really is. And I was thinking, who would be the perfect opponent for Shallot? Well, none other than Kermit the Frog. He's from Leland, Mississippi. This felt froggy has been an inspiration to multiple generations. Most recently, he found himself as besties with Cell. But now he's here in the fantasy fight arena to try to take down Shallot. And with that, folks, let's get into this fight. All right, let's begin. Shallot versus Kermit.
On the honor of Master Vegeta, I will defeat you.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one with a Saiyan master. But calling Nappa master just sounds wrong.
All right, let's begin. Ooh, okay, right away, Kermit coming and swinging, but Shallot ends up winning that Snap Vanish duel there. Now Kermit's gonna charge up and try to get some ki going. Now Kermit is coming in, both fighters dancing around the other. We're entering into a clash here. And it looks like this one could go to Shallot, and it does. And now Shallot's gonna follow up with the Meteor Breaker. And that is going to do a ton of damage to Kermit. Shallot here in the beginning of this fight, taking the early lead, breaking through Kermit's guard there. All right, and winning that Snap Vanish duel. Shallot now charging up, so is Kermit. Kermit is running in with a bunch of Ki Blasts flurrying at Shallot, and then he ends up winning that little Snap Vanish encounter there. Both fighters charging up. Kermit wanting to enter Sparking Mode, it looked like, but Shallot was coming in, and that freaked him out. Once again, Shallot winning these Z-counter Snap Vanish duels, and now sending Kermit back into the stage. Shallot has a huge health advantage at this point in the fight. All right, a big explosive wave from Kermit. That sends Shallot flying. But Shallot is back, and we get a Z-counter from Kermit that sends Shallot flying once again. I can tell Kermit wants to enter Sparking Mode, but he's afraid of charging his ki for that long. Kermit going in for this rush now, and that's going to connect, dealing a ton of damage to Shallot. That high-speed rush. All right, now it is Shallot's turn to charge up. He's going for the, what is that, the Wild Cannon? And that looks like it did a little bit of damage, but I think Kermit blocked most of it. All right, Kermit once again coming in, trying to break through Shallot's guard, but his guard is just too good. All right, once again, Kermit gets a good combo in on Shallot now, and Kermit has actually taken the lead in this fight. Kermit with a combination of Ki Blast, he catches Shallot's kick and sends Shallot flying, also on his last health bar. And now he's going in once again for this high-speed rush, and if that connects, it could be the end of Shallot. Okay, Shallot still has a little bit of health left. He could make this fight back, but he needs to get in. Oh, and that is Kermit taking the victory. Well, folks, if you enjoyed that battle, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and consider subscribing and leaving a like. Your interactions really help me out a lot. But with that, I have been Gunshpot. This has been a fantasy fight. Thank you, everybody, again so much for watching. And of course, as always, goodbye forever.